Check it out now.
One extra.
Right, anyway, let's move things on, because you might have heard me say before I played that record earlier this week, I think it was last week actually, I caught up with ITV's stars, really, of The Biggest Loser, Richard Callender, the trainer, and Kevin Sage, who won one of the competitions, the previous ones. So basically, the competition looks to see which one of 14 seriously overweight people can lose the most weight in over 8 weeks. If you've seen the programme, you'll know it's seriously grueling. I watched it the other day, right? And the stuff that they have to do, like, I think if I had to do it, having done a training session with Richard Callender myself, I can honestly say to you, I'd be knackered. Like, it was really, really hard. And that's the truth. We'll hear from the winner, who lost an incredible 9 stone and 6 pounds in just 17 weeks. Basically, almost lost me. That is the truth of it. I weigh 10.5 stone. It's like almost lost me. A stone more and I'd be gone. That's crazy. To help the contestants get into shape, they are helped by the show's personal trainer, Richard Callender. Basically, when I caught up with him, I started by asking him what makes a good training routine.
As far as I'm concerned, it needs to be something that's different. It's got to be something that's going to challenge you, and it's got to be motivating. I mean, you've got to actually enjoy it, let's be honest. So all these workouts you see everywhere else where you've got to sort of beast yourself and beat yourself up, and you're not enjoying it, no. You've got to have something that you enjoy doing, you see results, and it's target-led.
For you, what do you enjoy doing in your own fitness regime then?
My own fitness regime is very specific in that I like chaos. I don't do the same workout twice. It's a mix of maybe boxing and kickboxing. It might be weights, it might be non-weights workouts. It could be anything. It might be kettlebells, it might be TRXs. I like variation. I get bored very easily. For anyone who doesn't know, a TRX is a suspension training piece of equipment where you can basically suspend your body in different positions, like off doors, off trees, off anywhere. So you can work out anywhere. The other thing is a kettlebell. It's like a big cannonball with a handle. So you can swing it around. It's great for burning fat, toning muscles. Now, my workouts need to be varied because I've got a very short attention span, so I like to keep things different.
What would you recommend for people like me who don't work out that much? Where should I start?
As far as I'm concerned, just make a start. So if you got an interest in martial arts, do martial arts. If you got an interest in dance classes, do dance classes. My first thing I'd say to you was do something you enjoy doing to get started. Get your confidence up and then design it from there. I mean, if you want a big, buff, ripped physique, then yeah, you might have to go to the gym. But make sure you know what your end result will be and then tailor your training to get there.
So one workout doesn't suit all then?
No. This whole idea of one thing fits all doesn't happen. I mean, there's people out there who like doing certain kinds of training, other people like doing other types of things. I think as far as I'm concerned, you've got to match it to the person.
Okay, well, say someone like me, I'm quite skinny. I'd quite like to bulk up. Talk me through what I would need in order to do that.
Well, first of all, I'll look at your nutrition, because nutrition is like 70% plus of what you're going to do. So for me, I'll be looking at your food diary, obviously making sure you're keeping one. I'll look at what you're doing, what your balance with carbs and proteins are, make sure you get enough essential fats. I'll then look at your training regime, make sure you're training hard enough to actually get some muscle growth. Now, you're a slim guy. Now, that might be because you don't eat much, it might be your genetic structure. So I'll look at your whole background, find out what you're doing in the gym at the moment, and I'll cater your workout around that. So if it means lifting heavy weights for a while to get your strength up and some muscle bulk, that's what we do. But as far as I'm concerned, it's about a physique. It's not about just big muscles. I'm kind of bored of the whole 90s look of just big, bulbous muscles. I think nowadays people want a nice lean physique. So I think for you hit the gym, get some muscle mass, and then keep you nice and lean and ripped. That's what the girls like.
Okay, cool. Girls like me anyway, do you know what I mean? That's what it is. But let's take this back to The Biggest Loser and Kevin Sage, who won the actual competition. Did you think he had what it took when you first saw him?
In the first few days, no, because he was struggling big time. But I think halfway through the first week, I saw a glint in his eye. We had a few conversations, and what he said hit home. I mean, he had a great motive. I mean, he's looking after his son, so his aim was to make sure he was healthy and fit for the long term for his son. And when someone's got a motivation as strong as that, you kind of know that they're going to be in with a good shot.
And finally, what do you think of people who say they can eat what they want?
My attitude is, yeah, good. Enjoy it while it lasts. Because at some point in your life, things will slow down, and eating what you want, yeah, it'll catch up with you. I've always been someone who can eat what I want, but as I'm getting older, I'm noticing that extra piece of, I don't know, cake, if necessary, or that bit of drink, or maybe a soft drink, is sitting on my stomach a little bit longer. So you'll find it doesn't work for everyone. Okay,
well, Richard, thank you very much for taking the time out and putting me through my paces in the workout.
You did good, well done.
I look forward to doing some more at home. So there you go. That was me catching up with Richard Callender, giving me the lowdown on what it takes to get in shape. In a few moments, I'm going to be speaking to Kevin Sage, who won the last series, losing an incredible 9 stone and 6 pounds in the process, which is absolutely massive. And if you didn't hear what I said before you heard Richard Callender there, I'm not going to lie to you, it was really hard what we had to do. It's kind of like, now fellas, listen to me when I tell you this. Kind of like, you see when you see girls doing yoga and stuff and you think, man, that's so easy. Like, I can do that. It's nothing. Like, I had to do some moves like where I was bending down and like, it was really hard. Trust me. Real hard.
This is BBC Radio 1 Xtra.
Right here on 1 Xtra, 7:57. Your boy Nick Bright in the place. Before we played that, you heard me in conversation with Richard Callender, the trainer from ITV's Biggest Loser. Put me through my paces and all that. But he's not the only person I spoke to whilst I was doing my workout. Basically, I wanted to know what's it like if you start off seriously overweight. Now, series winner Kevin Sage, he lost more than 9 stone. 9 stone, 6 pounds to be exact. That is massive. So the first thing I had to ask him, pretty straightforward. It's how he actually got involved with the show.
Purely by chance, really. A friend of mine bumped into someone who bumped into someone else who bumped into them, and they was looking for people to be on this TV show. And he said, Kev, you're a bit overweight, you could do it. And I didn't really know the reasons why I wanted to do it. We went for the audition and all of a sudden realised that I was killing myself through what the dietitians were saying to me. And they accepted me onto the show and they didn't accept him. And then I was like in there on my own, losing weight, and he was at home eating bad food and watching me on the TV.
I've got to ask you, what was it like seeing yourself on telly?
Really strange, actually. You know, they always say that people look bigger on TV. Well, I actually did look bigger on TV by the time I got to watch myself on TV.
Well, listen, you mentioned losing weight. You lost 9 stone, 6 pounds in just 17 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is a massive achievement, man. That's if I was to break it down, I weigh 10.5 stone. You nearly lost.
Lost, yeah.
Exactly. How does that feel? That must be amazing.
I found that I had so much more energy for stuff, including, you know, spending time with my son and that, walking around the park, doing the things that dads should do. I kind of had this philosophy now that if I see a set of stairs, I will run up them. Every single set of stairs I'll run up. Don't take the lift, take the stairs. And it's things like that. It's an education that I got.
Have you noticed since you've lost the weight, people change towards you?
Yeah, they do. I think that's due to my perception of people as well. I actually gained a lot more confidence. I was a lot more positive about life. And I think when you're a positive person in life, people get attracted to you.
What do you think's harder, to lose the weight or keep it off?
I think, yeah, absolutely. The biggest challenge is to keep it off. Every single day of my life is going to be a challenge. I've got one of these metabolisms that if I eat the wrong food, all of a sudden I'm putting on weight. But the education I got was the most important thing for me because I kind of know where I go wrong. I know when I'm eating at the wrong time of day, and it's actually realising that.
What would you say to someone who said they couldn't lose the amount of weight that you did? What advice would you give them?
What you do, you focus in on what you want in life. You put that little spark in your head and you keep it in there.
So there you go, Kevin Sage, not Richard Callender. Kevin Sage, the winner of The Biggest Loser last time round, losing 9 stone, 6 pounds, which is huge. Basically, letting you know what you can do if you are looking to do the same thing, man. Lose massive amounts of weight. I've got to say thanks to trainer Richard Callender and series winner Kevin Sage. They were both really wicked. And a new series is out now and the DVD is also out. So it's just gone 8 o'clock. Still loads of things to come on the show, including my